Okay. And I got the 401, the 401, sipping lemonade while I shake.
I'ma let you know it ain't your booty. I'ma let you know it ain't your booty. It's your beauty, it's your beauty.
Hi everyone, I am Kayla, got the 411. I'm back this week with a Whopping Wednesday. So I'm doing something special this week also, because last week it was a video form where I had all the single ladies, and a few ladies couldn't make it. A few ladies, had things going on. And one of the ladies was Miss Sami. She wasn't able to make it last week, but I definitely wanted to work with her. So here she is now. How you doing, Sami? This is
Good.
Whopping Wednesday.
Thank you
This
for
is more
having
like
me.
personal.
Yes, no,
Personal,
thank
laid
you for
back.
having me.
Thank you. I found you on I was on somebody. You know how you get on somebody's page,
Yeah.
and then you go to like somebody else's page, and I was like, ooh. And I always like following like beautiful Black women who have something going on for themselves and they create content and their pictures. I was like, ooh, I like her content. And I think she is beautiful. So I started following you, and I reached out to you, and now we are here. So how you doing, Sami? You over there on the West Coast?
West Coast, good. I actually just got back from Florida, from a wedding, and so now I got to quarantine because I was traveling. So you got to quarantine when you travel in LA now. So yeah, no, I'm doing good. Just trying to work from home, be creative as possible in the house. But yeah.
How is it with I've been working from home. I'm an account manager, so they had us working from home since March. But I found that being home, I'm also getting to do my own Kayla got the 401 stuff, even though I'm working on day clock. And I'm like feeling so like inspired and like by creativity because you don't have no choice, me in the house.
Exactly.
So have you been coming up with great creative content?
Absolutely.
You like it?
Yes, I like it. So like basically in between, so I work for a school. So when my students go on break and stuff from the Zoom calls, like I'll be like writing down ideas or I'll go film something real quick. My mom and I have our fashion vlog, so we'll like film in between that, or like I have my own YouTube channel, so like I'll just make stuff in between and my podcast. So I think I found it, like very inspiring. You see what all the people have been coming up with. So I've been having a good time.
I'm enjoying it too. It's like even when I'm working, I'm like, okay, so I'm actually starting to see myself getting annoyed with my work because I'm over here brainstorming about creative stuff, and I'm like, what they want, knowing these people pay
right
me.
Those are the ones that pay the bills. But
yeah, and I'm like, okay, look here, I'm talking to somebody trying to get them on the show. And one of the things that drew my attention to you are so beautiful, and you are a plus size girl. And I don't know what it is. I feel like I was telling somebody, I feel like everybody loves plus size girls now. Like I don't know what it is. It's like
we did not
everybody
get
wants a Birkin
years ago, but
yes, now everybody wants a plus size girl. So have you been getting like guys that's in the industry, the media industry, like hit at you?
Yeah, definitely. Especially because I work in entertainment, with my entertainment company, so we're kind of always out like networking. But definitely from now to like I say maybe like 6 years ago, like plus size girls was not getting love the way we getting it now. And I'm not mad at it, but it is something that's funny and kind of noticeable. Like even somebody was saying, even like dark skinned girls weren't getting love like that a few years back, So it's just, the world is changing and evolving the way it should. But definitely, yeah, I have been getting hit ups, but I haven't had nobody call out me being plus size recently. So I guess that's good. It's just kind of becoming the norm,
I hate that because it's like I don't, like you said, like I don't want it to be like a trend. Like this ain't we're not handbags. Like we're not just in season for a few years and all of a sudden you're like, okay, yeah, they're those fat girls. So yeah, we're gonna push them over there. I don't like that. And all of us, I know mostly guys, they like to be like, oh, you're so pretty for a plus size girl. And that is the reason why I have this title called It Ain't Your Booty, It's Your Beauty. Okay?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you're such a beautiful plus size girl. I'm like, well, what does that mean? Like, why do you have to like bring that up?
Yeah.
And it's really like,
I think it
makes me feel a certain way.
Yeah. I think it's
does
like
it bother
separating you. It doesn't It depends, I guess, on who's saying it. Like the person I'm
Yeah.
currently talking to, he said something to me like a few weeks ago. He was like, "You're the first big girl I've dated," and I was just like, "Okay." I was like, "In the
Girl,
best."
I had that too. They're like, I don't normally like date, like big girls, but I like you and you carry on. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, nigga. Like, wait a minute.
First
Like,
of all, it's a pleasure for you to even be with me. Don't do that.
okay. It's just like, what do you mean? We're not like some new food. Like, oh, this is my first time trying this, and I like it. So it's kind of it's so weird. I think because so many plus size women they're getting like model deals. I mean, Fashion Over Curve. They have put so many beautiful, even 50,
Yeah.
Savage, like so many beautiful plus size models. Or like, when had the last time you ever seen plus size women in a lingerie ad?
Exactly. And looking good because they used to have us looking crazy. So,
Yes. And I feel like there's like I feel like it's even to the point where there's so many plus size where they have OnlyFans. They're even reaching out to me, and I'm like, I've had plus size girl reach out to me. They wanted me to do like, girl, this is funny, like a bachelorette like tour where you go to like
but
it's
you go
like a BBW bachelorette tour where you go to like different guys' bachelorette parties. I was like, first of all, I cannot dance. Two, what are you guys doing there? I don't want to partake in that.
it sounds like strippers. So, do you dance?
No, girl, I think they was hitting at something else, but they wasn't telling me.
Oh, we don't
I
want
think they
that.
was doing more than that. I was like, and I appreciate the
Tell them all you good
so
for is
many.
conversation. You got the
Yes.
411 and that's it.
I was like, that's one thing you will notice here in Atlanta is that it's so many opportunities and stuff like that for plus size girl. They have all these parties and modeling and like that. And have you always been like securing your body? Because it took me a while. I had to grow into like adulthood to like be like, okay, I look
Um,
good like this.
yeah, I think probably up until like high school. I want to say like my junior year, like I just kind of like got over the insecurity and I was just
Yeah.
like, look, I'm cute and I'm here. And then definitely as I've gotten over it, especially these past few years, since I've been in college, just really like stepping out and it just kind of being normal. But yeah, it wasn't, I don't think it ever got called out because the school I went to, I was majority of the time the only black girl from like
Okay.
all the K through. So the issue was me being the black girl. It wasn't that I was the plus size
Okay.
black girl. But yeah, I haven't had too many issues with it. I've had like, like girls get catty and be like, well, you fat, but I'm like, okay, but still cute though.
Yeah.
But no, not too, but not too
Exactly.
many. Have you?
I think because I think from a young age I developed fast. I had
Mm-hmm.
hips and boobs like quickly. So
Mm-hmm.
by the time I got to high school, like I was dating a senior at the time, and he was a very popular senior. I don't know if you're familiar with drum majors. They're in the band. They're the ones that going to lead the band, and he was like
Oh,
very popular. And we dated. I was a freshman, and he was a senior. We dated most of his senior year, and I think so many girls, juniors and seniors, they was looking at me like, I don't think they were looking at me as being a freshman. They were looking at me like, he dating a big girl. And the fact that he was even like, giving me a kiss in the hallway, it shook them. And I think I've always noticed with like other females, they're so shook when men that they're attracted to are attracted
mm-hmm.
to you. And
Yes.
it's like, men have different tastes. It's like we all are beautiful. So, maybe he want a girl with a little meat on her. Maybe he want a woman that has a lot of meat on her. So
Yeah.
those are top of the issues that I've wolf. But I had to kind of like come into because in middle school and elementary school, I mean, you know, as soon as somebody get mad at you, they're like fat self. So
that's all
once
they
I
got.
came into high school, I was like, I started looking like, okay, I'm fat, but look at you. Like, look at you. You're nothing. You're about to fail this class. You're gonna be here another year. I had to learn to be like, don't let people talk to you like that. And now I feel confident and comfortable in my body. Yeah.
No, definitely. It's something that you have to grow into.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I feel like I remember there was a plus size Instagram page and they posted me. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the plus size girls was in the comments arguing that I should not be on the page because I wasn't considered big enough. They had a big, I mean, I'm just sitting there, that hurt my feelings. This was like maybe 2 years ago, and that really hurt my feelings. I was like, but we all big. Like, why does it matter the body proportion? He was like, I guess it was a guy that run the page, because you never know. He was like, you just posted anybody now. Like, they don't even consider. I was like,
I've had that
we
for
probably
sure.
were the same size.
Yeah, I've had that for sure. I used to work at Torrid, and you know, Torrid has like the modeling call and everything. So I actually got scouted for the modeling call, but then they found out that I worked there, so you can't work there and do the modeling call. But then like
they did post.
Yeah, right. I was like, man, you can't let me get a job. But they had posted me somewhere, and then people were like, oh yeah, like she's too small. But I was like, but I'm still considered plus size. But it was like I was too small for what they thought they should be on the page at the time. So I don't understand that.
Yeah. A lot of plus size girls, look at ladies, y'all can be real mean. Really mean. Like some of them just be so funny acting towards me. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, you want to be the only big girl that look good? Like, it can't be like that.
Yeah, that's catty. I don't like that.
It's very catty. And you said Tori, so what was some plus size like places you were shopping at when you was younger? Because I used to go to like Old Navy and like Rainbow, but now there's more options now.
So many more options. Torrid is so expensive.
Torrid was a little expensive for me. Yeah, they still expensive.
Even when I was working there, the only reason, literally, since I started working, I have not bought not one thing from Torrid. It is too expensive since I discount gone.
Even their sale items, it's like, come on, yo, like you can bring, because nobody's going there. Plus size girls are not going there. A lot of them are opening up their own boutiques. I know Fashion Nova. I shop at Boohoo and Pretty Little Thing a lot.
Yeah, I shop
so
at
there's so many options. So
I'm not spending $100 on some jeans at Torrid. I'm just not gonna do it.
And y'all bathing suits are $100. Why?
I couldn't tell you. Some places I shop. Man, I have to shop, like, being a kid and a teenager, I feel like I have to shop in, like, adult clothes to get, like, something halfway decent. Like, JCPenney's, but I have to be, like, in the adult. Like, I couldn't fit the juniors. A lot of Old Navy and Rainbow. But, yeah, now, I don't know too many places that don't have plus size now. If you don't have plus size as a clothing owner, you honestly behind, because it's the norm now. So...
Yeah, I see a few YouTubers that are opening up like boutiques and like they're like, okay, where's your plus size section? Because going up to like the XX large, no, baby, we need 1X, 2X, 3X. Like you just can't be stopping that. And I think a lot of them, they need to realize, okay, we're the ones we're gonna buy as much as I shop. As much as I shop. So what's your fashion sense? Because I know you and your mom have a blog and an Instagram, and y'all are so fly together.
Thank you.
So what is your fashion inspiration?
My fashion inspiration, I'm honestly kind of a tomboy. Who do I like the most? I love Tracee Ellis Ross. I love her style. Like I love like the suits, and she wears a lot of like tennis shoes and Nikes. I love that.
I love her on Girlfriends. Oh my gosh.
Yes, love her. Janelle Monáe. And who else would I say is somebody I look up to? And Lizzo. I think Lizzo definitely pushes the boundary for a big girl.
Yeah.
So those are like my top, and Rihanna. I think Rihanna can dress for sure. So those are just people I look up to, and then kind of just having to make it my own because obviously only one of the people I named is plus size. So just having to create my own. I think that's part of the reason why I dress so well is because my mom can dress obviously very well too, but she's always kind of had
Yeah.
to like figure out ways to not like when I was a kid, like I had to shop in the adult section,
Yeah.
but not make me look like I was an adult or look too
Too
grown
grown.
and
Yeah.
like, you know, adjust and things like that. Or like I shop in the men's section, but like try and make the shirt
Mm-hmm.
fit, like put a cute belt on it. So I think I've always had to
Yeah.
try and adjust for my size until obviously up until recently. But yeah, those are the people I like. But yeah, I'm kind of just like a tomboy, but I definitely like to do when I do it up, I do it up. So
Girl, I be telling people, honey, like that's why I was like, I need a man that like can dress well because like I need a man if I say, hey, yo, I'm doing royal blue tonight. Like I need you to put on like some shoes. Like we need to do it. Like we need to do it with me. Cause heads are gonna turn. Especially because I'm tall. How tall are you? I'm like 5'9", 5'10"-ish.
yeah, I'm 5'7", almost 5'8". So yeah, I'm up there. So if I put on some heels, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, see, I need a man that
Yeah.
can dress. See, that's it. That's the one. My dude
That's
right now,
very
he can
important.
dress, but he don't like dress shit. Like I need like suit and tie some nights. He's not that type of dresser.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I ain't met no. Normally, I meet guys that like they shirt match they sneakers, and
Yeah,
that's
that's how my
cool.
dude is. Yeah.
That's cool, but like when we want to go to like, well, everything closed now, but like New Year's and stuff like that, like you know how they always have like New Year's Eve parties and like, sir, I mean, you can't come with me with no sneakers because 10 times out of 10, the places we're going, they're not even letting men in with sneakers. So you
Exactly.
need to
Like
get
I
you
need
some.
do it up.
Get it together. Do you date men that are taller than you or shorter than you?
Oh, taller. You cannot be shorter. That's like I am not picky, but that is probably like my main requirement. Just I just
Yeah.
want you to be tall, and I feel bad. Like this short dude I was talking to, he was like, "Man, that's not fair," and I was just like, "It's just not."
Life's not fair.
I was like, somebody don't like me just because I'm plus size, so I can pick one
Yeah.
thing. I prefer 6 feet and up. What about you?
It's hard to find guys that tall. I'll do a guy that's like if we're head and head or he's like a few inches shorter than me, I feel like it's okay. But once we get down here, I can't do it. Cause I know that some men like they may get uncomfortable. Like a lot of short men, they feel like I want a tall girl until you step out, everybody's looking at you weird, like you're a smurf. And then it starts to eat with their security, and they're like, "You wearing those heels tonight?" Yeah, you don't want to compromise your fashion sense to make somebody else feel comfortable. But I prefer somebody I'll do somebody that's literally
Yeah.
head tall, like the same height. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had somebody who was like basically we was head to head or a few inches, but I have dated people that were shorter than me. Girl, the little man complex is something special because I am not the girl for
I've
that.
heard about that. Like they got like Tory Lane stuff going on.
Yes, just so many problems. Like they just the Napoleon complex, so they gotta like overdo it, overcompensate just
Yeah.
in their demeanor and when they out with you. I don't like that. I'm not the girl for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't like guys that do too much because I'm already a over a top person anyway. So I just need you to,
Just
you
chill.
know, I don't want to say I say it in a nice way. Play your position.
That's not bad. Yeah, just play your part. Just chill
But I
out.
like, but still, like, you know, we're around a group of people, like, you know how to socialize. You're not awkward. You know, nothing makes me more uncomfortable than an awkward person with me. Now I'm coming up to somebody I know. Now you're making them uncomfortable because you're like standing there
Right.
with your hands in your pockets and like, say
Have you ever
hello.
had that happen?
Girl, I've been going through this thing where I've been constantly meeting Virgos. They love me. I'm a Libra. What's your sign for? I start talking.
I'm a Pisces.
Okay. Oh, Pisces, y'all are so nice and sweet. And y'all are y'all, I think it takes a lot to get a Pisces upset. If you get a Pisces upset, it's probably your fault. Because
Yeah.
y'all are just so sweet.
That's so funny. My dude said that yesterday because you definitely made me mad. And I said, it's your fault.
What's his sign?
He the Gemini.
Oh, Lord. Gemini.
Oh, Lord.
I keep meeting Virgos. And, you know, Virgos are very, standoffish. Do you know much about Virgos?
I don't know many men Virgos. I know female Virgos, and they're cool.
Female Virgos, I'm cool and I love them, but Virgo men, they normally like that. Normally, all of them are introverts. All of them are introverts, and they're just very they don't like to be around big crowds and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think it's just say hello if somebody walks up to you, or the waitress be like, "Hey, would you like anything else?" Like, you don't have to stand there like you want to shoot up the place, like you're a mass killer or something. Don't make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like that. Speak when spoken to, or even just be polite.
Yes. My fashion style is like, I'm loud. I like bright colors.
I can tell you got the butterflies going today.
I like patterns, and I even been like that since high school. I was always getting sent home from out of not dressing and dress code. Some days I would just be like, when I'm tired of wearing this simple stuff, I want to do something where me, and I would just come to school, get by a few hours, like 2:00, they would just send me home like, Gibson, you're not supposed to wear that. And I was like, oh, so I was known as, they used to call me, I was the big girl that could dress nice. And I felt like it was easy for me to express myself with my fashion. Just, I think it suits you can tell a lot about a person's personality by their fashion too. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, and I think that's the best thing. And not covering yourself, like hiding yourself. I think it's plus size. I think they used to expect us to just be like in a turtleneck, but it's like, no, express yourself.
Honey. We wearing crop tops and booty shorts these days. No. And the boys are looking.
Hot girl for real. Yeah, no. Yeah. I think, that used to be like the expectation, but like even now, I was wearing like a swimsuit, and then my stepmom was like, "Oh," and I was just like, "Yeah," like just like we're just like, "Girl, it's 2020. Get with the winning team." I said, "Buns is out."
Yeah, we went, and it's so crazy because I remember like years ago I wanted to wear like a two-piece out like bathing suits, and I just couldn't find any. It was like they just wasn't making them for plus size girls, but now it's so many options. Like, it's certain ones I might be like, okay, I got too many love handles hanging out back here. I try to get the ones that just cover it enough, because you want to feel comfortable. Do you have any like standards of like, okay, I'm not gonna do this and I'm not gonna do this?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask you that. I was like, because my dude, we were talking about the difference between like tacky and like confidence, like in a woman like showing her body. For me personally, I think I don't think I have any specific standards, but I just know what works for my size body.
Me
like
too.
What for my proportions. Like I have like, I guess like a medium-sized torso, but I have a big belly, but I have like my booty isn't proportionate to my stomach. So like I know what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, no like specific things, but sometimes you'd be like, girl, that's not for you, sis.
Yeah, especially my arms. I have this thing on my arms, and my arms are like really big.
Yeah,
and I'm like, ooh, I'm like, oh, they just so big. So for a while, I would just only wear like long sleeve stuff. I didn't even know.
No, girl, it's too hot. Let them out. I used to do
that.
I
know. So now I'm like, man, we're gonna let these big old arms. They good for hugging. I know. Yeah, because I think a lot of plus size girls. My only concern is like, they make our size, right? Like, we can still wear our size. Like, we don't have to wear things that's too small to the point where, like, okay, our boobs are poking out, or make it look decent.
I think it starts to look tacky when you do that. When you see a plus size girl like squeezing into something, and I'm like, girl, they got your size. What
right? Do you wear Fashion Nova?
I do wear Fashion Nova. Some things from them are hit and miss, but for the most part, it fits me. Does it fit you?
Because I have a lot of hips and a lot of butt, and a lot of their dresses, my vagina is hanging out.
Okay, we don't want
and
that.
I have to like literally, I'm talking about to the point where it's like, okay, if I sit down, like it's gonna pop out. And I'm like, why are they making these like, because they're so like tight. I don't know. It depends on if it's stretchy.
Up, maybe. Because you're tall, right? So you just
size
up. I have to size up in their dresses and in their shorts so that they won't be showing my coochie. So if you can, depending on what it is, just size up.
And then Boohoo, I love Boohoo, but sometimes their piece is too big.
Yes. Okay. It's not just me. I was like, why is this so doggone big? I've
like,
had to get a few things taken in from them. Like I had to go get it seamed.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I want an extra space, but I love Pretty Little Thing. ASOS. You like ASOS?
I love ASOS.
I like ASOS. Cheyenne Curves don't really like. I don't know where they come from. They have improved their plus size section like amazingly. I'm talking. I bought so many pieces that actually fit. I've never bought that many pieces from a place that actually fit. I remember like 5 years ago, they was making like Chinese sizes, but now they got the measurements right for plus size. Yes, they have a plus size curve, so you should really check them out. I think you will go.
Is it Cheyenne or Shein? People say
it
Shein? I don't know. My mama says Shein. You said Shein.
Maybe it's Shein. You know, I have an accent.
It's one of those, but yeah, okay. I haven't bought anything yet, but I'm always shopping, like window shopping on them. But they have good stuff.
This shirt was right here. I'm talking about like bathing suits, body, because you know sometimes with body suits too, like plus size, they never snap good at the bottom.
Right. Like, so I just be having to leave mine unsnapped. I'd be like, well, as long as the top part.
And it helps too, especially when you gotta go to the bathroom at the club. It's like it is murderers trying to get out those bodies.
Right. No, I'll definitely have to shop there. I remember they had only like Asian sizes, so that's why I never really I'm always hesitant.
Me too. Yeah. I used to get stuff from my daughter, and then I saw a lot of plus size girls like doing hauls on it. And I was like, I'm talking about girls that were bigger than me. I was like, wait a minute, they can fit in this. I can't. So I said, let me go back to it and try. 1 package turned into 2 packages, turned to 3. Now it's like I have so many orders with them. And they're like affordable stuff. And I'm like, wow.
It's
like,
super affordable.
Yeah. So Tori, I don't understand what you're doing, but you have pieces like Cheyenne or like killing y'all.
They Quiet as Cat may be going out of business soon from my managers that still work there. Cause like I was like, y'all on these prices, nobody's spending that no more.
No, like, but not even like, not a necessity. It's for older women. Like older women are not shopping there, no.
At all. Like so yeah, my manager who still works at a Torrid out here was saying they may be having to file for bankruptcy soon. So I was like, nobody doing that. Like everywhere. Target has plus size, that's cute. Old Navy, like everywhere. So I'm like, nobody's checking for $100 pair or bathing suit.
I'm surprised they ain't been I'm surprised.
But you know, people still trying to like it's a norm, and they have like a credit card and stuff too. So I know a lot of people maxing out their credit card at Torrid.
Oh, they used to get me like that. Oh, they used to have that credit card. When I was in college, they got me like that. They was like, "Oh, you don't have to put any money down today." And I was like, oh, "Really?" And then like all of a sudden, I get home like 3 weeks after I get the bill. I'm like, "Wait a minute, being an idiot." They love getting people with those credit cards.
Yeah, no, I'm good on those for sure.
Okay. Wow. So if you had any advice that you can give to like any like young girl who's like plus size and she's feeling like some kind of way about her body, like what would you tell her?
To realize that there's nobody else like you in this world. So you just have to you just really have to stick to you and find what works for you, and there's not going to be nobody else out here that can do it and rock it like you, whether it be your size, your personality, what you want to do as a career. You just gotta face the world and do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I would tell a lot of plus size girls who get like, you know, when people say mean things to them, like, okay, sometimes when people say mean things to you, they can't say anything else about you, so they always try to attack your physical. Like, don't take it personal, because people who are hurt try to hurt other people. So them calling you fat, that's probably because you're beautiful, you're smart, and they can't say anything else about you, so of course they're going to attack your physical. So don't think it's like, oh, I need to change myself because they think I'm bad. No, they're just unhappy. Don't let unhappy people change your outlook on yourself.
Exactly. Have you had any issues with like people that used to talk about you in the past now being cool with you? Like they used to criticize?
Girl, those guys on Facebook from like high school, they all every time they in the messages like I will be petty and put one of these clip-ons on it. Oh, hey, Kayla, I didn't even recognize you. You're beautiful. And it's like, leave me alone, sir. It's like they keep sending me friend requests. I'm like, no, you didn't pay me no attention when we was in school.
Yeah.
No. As far as females, I didn't have that many issues with females in high school. I think a lot of girls, they was like, wow, she dresses really nice. I was just very dramatic in fashion. Yeah, I'm probably still dramatic. I was just a lot of colors. You know, I remember I ran for Miss Senior, and I came to school like this long yellow like Mexican skirt. And I was like, when I look back on the picture, I'm like, where were you going? Like, you were going to school.
You was doing you.
Yeah. So, no, not any females, mostly guys. And I don't pay them any attention because normally for me, I feel like where I am in my life, no guy from high school could ever get my attention now. I feel like my standards have grown, so you can't even get my number. Yeah, you can't even. I hate to be mean like that, but it just depends on because where I'm from. I'm from like a small town here in Georgia, so nobody's really doing much. So,
have you been in that town your whole life? Like you haven't moved?
I moved when I was 18, and I moved to Atlanta right after high school for college, and I've been in Atlanta for like 10 years now. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. The only person that lives down there is a few family members and my daughter's dad, but I don't go back. No.
I'm sorry. No, that's funny though, because they really will come back, but it's just they just have to get with the times, basically.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't believe in second chances no more.
That's real.
Yeah, I've given people second chances and I didn't get nothing out the deal but a heartbroken. So
yeah.
And you got a boo, or he just like a friend?
A friend. He is he's a boo right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're figuring it out, but no, we've been like on and off for like not on and off actually. We're on, then we were off for a year, and now we back. So it's going good.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty solid.
Okay.
It's going good.
Is he the one that said he never dated plus size girls before?
Girl, he's a big nigga too, and I'm just like, okay.
Oh, girl, before we go, like, okay, so you date bigger guys?
Yes, I told my mom like I do like skinny guys, but like I don't feel safe with skinny guys. Like big dudes they're just a lot. Like they make me feel safe. Skinny dudes love me. That's the problem.
Bigger guys, to me, the issue I have with a lot of bigger guys is I feel like they got too much dip on the chip. I feel like once they bag you, they bag a baddie, and they feel like they are like the man. It's like, sir, you need to calm down. I like a tall guy that's slim. Like, as long as if he's skinny, he's tall, then that works. But if he's short and skinny, no. I feel like I might hurt you. And then
Yeah. No, I don't know what it has been with me, but like skinny dudes like fall in love, and like I'm not really there in my life right now. The whole love thing, I'm not there. So I'll be like, oh, okay. So it just don't work. But yeah, I like bigger dudes. I just feel safe with them.
He gotta be fly though. Like he can't be sloppy big. I can't be sloppy big.
Girl, I just got rid of a sloppy one, child. He actually, which is so funny, FaceTimed me while we were on this call, which is really funny, but I got rid of him. But the but the one I'm with right now, no, he's not sloppy at all. But yeah, he's a big dude, but he's like, all his girls have been like petite, like actually completely opposite from me, like petite, light-skinned girls, and I am neither. And I'm just like, well, I guess.
Yeah, big. I don't mind like a guy that's like he's swole. Like I like he's swole.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's what I like that. But when it's like you got the boobies and like
my dude is like hefty. Like he was a football player. So
I like, oh, that's what I mean. Swole. Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like, and I need somebody like that because I get a lot of disrespect from men. I don't know what it is about me from my platform, my YouTube. Just men just love disrespecting me, and I need a nice, healthy, like swole dude to just knock guys out. As soon as somebody disrespect me, he right there behind me, just knocking them around.
Well, do you have any suitors? potential?
Oh, girl, I have guys. There's a lot of guys that want to talk to me, but I don't like none of them. Like,
not one of them, Kayla. Not one.
I'm just. It's just, for one, you got to have your life together. I have a daughter, so dating for me is a little different. You just got to have your life together. I can't be having nobody that don't have no vehicle or no home, because then you're going to want to mooch off me. And I'm very I like to talk. I want somebody that gets to know me. Like, you just want to just kiss and touch on me. Okay, you don't even know my favorite color.
Yeah.
Like, where was I born? I'm very
exactly.
one of those. So it's a few of them, but I'm just like, and it's probably me. I just keep passing them on. I don't pass them on. I'm like, okay.
You may need to move. My mentor was like, you need to move to, where is she at? She's in Alabama.
Oh, yes, Lord.
She got her man real quick. A good one.
Where did she move from? Where did she move?
She was out here. She was out here. She's from Tennessee, but she lived in LA the time I've known her. And then she moved to Alabama, and she got her a good one. She was like, yeah, girl. She was like, the good ones is out here.
I've been like traveling. I went to Miami for my birthday. I made a little few, I don't want to say it on camera because there's a few booze in Georgia. I made a little few booze out there. You know, it just, Georgia, man, it just, yeah. If I don't move, I definitely been traveling. I was going to be coming to LA this summer, but COVID hit. We was go out there for BET weekend. So hopefully everything come out there, because LA, man, I mean, it's expensive out there. I would think they would have their life together, right?
Girl, no.
They bum.
They not bums, but like, you definitely do have to like sort through them. And I think it's different for me. I'm only 23, and so everyone I date is a lot older than me, and I attract sometimes bums, sometimes bums.
Yeah, bums love good women. They love good women. Yeah, they
absolutely do, and so that's why I've been having to like really sort through them. But I like some men in Atlanta. It's a little, you got to see if they gay or not out there. But
yeah, and I don't like guys that's too hood. I know that's a little shocking about me, but I like nerds. I like cool nerds. I like guys that like knock you out, but like they into science and stuff, and like they can teach you about the yeah, I like real, you know, like
I can see that. I think that would be really cute for you. I like hood niggas though, cause
where the hood niggas at?
Literally, that's so mean.
That clip too.
Where the hood niggas at? Where's the hood niggas at? I'm looking for the hood niggas. Come on, come with me.
No, like my mom was like, "Why are you like this?" And I'm just like, "I just like niggas. I don't know." And I just keep.
Did you grow up in the hood?
No, I think that's what it is. Like, I'm from the suburbs. Grew up in the hood, and so that's how you know. Yeah. No, I like hood, but like educated. Like my dude right now, like he'll shoot. Like he's definitely crazy and he'll shoot, but like he's very educated and like has
I like that too.
You know. So he can do both, is what I'm saying. I don't want just you want in a trap and you ain't got nothing.
Yeah. I'm not your trap queen.
I'm not your trap queen. I'm not. I tell people all the time, I'm not a ride or die. Why do I need to die? I'm not dying for you. I'm not doing that.
I have a child to live for. I'm not.
Exactly. How old is your baby?
She's 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I had it when I was 21. So, you know, but I'm about to be 30 next year. So I don't know if I want any more kids, honestly. If I don't get married, I'm not having any more kids. That's the goal.
Maybe just one.
A lot of psychics have told me about this second child is supposed to be a boy. I don't know when he's coming, but
that's so funny because when I said one in my head, I was thinking a boy for you.
I hope so, but I need a husband, and not just any husband. I need a husband with good credit and have his life together. Because I mean, I've been doing everything on my own for a while. That's why I take dating so serious, because I feel like, okay, if I've been taking care of myself and a second person, sir, why are you still living at home like at your mom at 35? Like, this is Atlanta. You can get a apartment for $500.
Yeah.
It may not be in a good neighborhood, but at least you have somewhere for the roof.
That's crazy. Yeah, so that's one thing you won't like about LA. In LA, everybody lives with their parents still because it's so expensive out here.
Yeah.
That's one thing you may not like, but it's a lot of people that are doing that, but like saving to just straight up buy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, that whole 35.
Yeah, that's a particular guy. He's he's very fond of me, and he's a Pisces. I just felt like I'm not his type. He's just very sensitive, and Well, he still lives at home with his father, but he's saving up his money. Like, he works every day, and I know he banking.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, yeah, you don't have any kids. You know what I'm saying? You always working. It's not like you're actually at home playing the video games. You're working and you're saving up. That definitely makes sense. So he wants to save up and get his own house and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, don't block a blessing if he.
Well, no, girl, he tried to play me like last year.
Spill tea. What's the 411?
Girl, let me tell you, I talked about this on my podcast, but I just couldn't believe he played me like this. So I'm gonna tell you. So, I met him at a time when he wasn't doing too good. I mean, he had wrecked his car, his insurance wasn't paying for it. The job that he was working, they wasn't giving him hours. I was just saying, hey, you gotta have faith in yourself. You can't give up. Stop complaining. And when he finally was able to get like a good paying job with his dad's company, he was traveling. So he was he was in Arizona. He was out there for like 2 months. And we were talking, and he just started getting like ghosts. So I happened to get on Instagram because I talked about this on last week's episode. I send men on an emotional roller coaster. So one day I'm mad, I'm like, don't call me no more. And the next day I'm like, why didn't you call me? And I will unfollow him on Instagram a lot. So I guess he forgot that I was following him. I look at his story. He's at like this nice resort with this big booty short girl. That's what really pissed me off because she was cute from the back. I mean, he took this girl to a resort. And I was like, wait, I met you when you ain't even have anything and you ain't even taking me out like this. And I cussed him out, and he spent like a whole year, kept trying to apologize. And I just can't. I know he's sorry, but
you gotta give him a second chance. Together.
But the thing was, he was out there. He was like, when I come back there, I got some money now. I want to get a car for us. So when I take you out, I want to make sure you feel comfortable. He had all these plans. And I'm like, you was out there and he's very sincere. I don't know.
You got to give him a second chance, Kayla. He sounds like a good man. Because
everybody says that about him. And you like a good dude.
Because I'm just like, if y'all wasn't officially together, so what?
And he's sincere. Like, he's very, like, out of all, he's very, like, sincere. Like, I think he couldn't even believe, like, what was I thinking? He was like, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Doing that. Yeah.
Get that man a chance. And it was, how long ago? 2 years ago?
It was, like, last year. But I just don't think
girl, we in a
compatible.
pandemic. Nobody care no more.
I don't think we're compatible.
Do you not think you're compatible because of that situation that happened?
No, even before I was like, it was like, I told him like, we never really even got to know each other. Like, they was always sex. I was like, you don't know much about me. He's like, Kayla, yes I do. I was like, no, you don't. You don't know much about me. We never sit down and had like talk. Maybe because he's 3 years younger than me. And I don't date guys younger than me. Never. He's the first guy. He's 26. I mean,
he's still around though, right?
He mad at me because I snapped on him, so.
Like recently?
My birthday week.
Girl.
He was getting on my nerves.
Can you stop going off on this man? I'm gonna need you to stop going off on him.
You make me feel bad because I started feeling bad too. I don't know.
I just got out of a situation where they were snapping on me all the time, and I just had to cut it off. And it's not because we're not compatible, it's because I'm dealing with somebody else right now. And I wasn't trying to hurt their feelings. Yeah. But you have to give it a chance with him. If he's sincere the way you say, I mean, just like talk consistently, give it 2 months. And if 2 months you still like, man, this really is just because you're not for everybody, and you shouldn't be.
Yeah, I was gonna let him take me on a date when he gets back in town. I know he was working in Philly because they travel.
Or are you gonna apologize for cussing him out first?
I did apologize. I told him I was sorry I misunderstood what he was saying because he seemed like he had an attitude. He was like, I'm really not in a good place in my life right now, and so I miss being home with all this traveling. I was like, but you're working. Like, I was like, there's so many people out here that's not working, and you should be blessed. And he was like, I don't want to hear all that. I was like, I hung up with him.
You can see, can't do that. Communicate. Don't be
Pisces. You're a Pisces. Tell me about another Pisces. I know. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, but the thing about me is my friends say I act like a Gemini. I'm not very sensitive like a normal Pisces.
Your sun, do you know your rising and moon sign?
No. How do I find that?
Oh, let's find out now.
You was quickly.
See, my rising sign is Cancer, which makes a lot of sense because my daughter, her rising sign is Cancer. She's a Scorpio. Her moon is a Scorpio, and her rising is a Cancer. So she's just a straight water sign. So she's very emotional, and she cries easily. Same how I was when I was a kid. And my moon sign, which is my stubbornness, is a Taurus. Let me see. Find out. You don't know what time you was born, do you?
No, I was born in the morning.
Normally, if you don't know, they tell people to put it at 12 p.m. I'm a nerd. I'm into like this stuff.
No, okay, I am too. I just never knew how to find it.
Oh, okay. So, when's your birthday?
March 8th, 1997.
March 8th. We're gonna find out Sami's moon rising 1987. Okay. No, 1997. Oh God. I'm thinking about the guy I used to talk to. Damn Virgo. He's still in my head. Gosh, he's still in my head. Okay. We're gonna put it at 12 p.m. When you check on your own, if you don't know like the exact time, they tell you always put 12 p.m. because that's the safest way to go. And what city were you born in?
Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna see.
Let me text my mom. Let me ask her, what time was I born?
I don't even remember. I have to look on my daughter's birth certificate just to. Oh, okay. Cancer, send it. Oh, what? Stop it. Girl, your rising is Cancer.
Really? Rising Cancer.
It. Oh my gosh, your moon. You are a straight water sign. Your moon is Pisces. So your moon is Pisces too. Your sun is Pisces, and your rising sign is Cancer. You're a straight water sign.
A straight water sign. Is that good? That's good, right?
Are you emotional?
Not really. I feel like my business partner tells me all the time. He's like, you're like a Gemini. I think when I was a kid, I used to be very emotional. Like I used to cry at the drop of a dime.
Okay, you probably got over that because that's how my daughter is. And she's a straight water sign too. It probably depends on your Venus too, how you love. My Venus is Leo, so Venus is Leo. Oh wow! So your Pisces Cancer. Oh, that's dope.
I wonder, like, what is my
mine's all over.
So is your compatibility? Does it have to be your rising sun, like who you're compatible with? Is it supposed to be who's compatible with your rising?
The rising sign is kind of how like people see you.
Oh,
so gotcha. It does play a part in that, like a particular even like life paths. You heard of life path numbers? Mine is like a particular 3. It's weird how you find that out. I have to send you the link off of it because you have to like add this number. I know that's so crazy because a particular Virgo that I was talking to, his rising is Gemini. Makes sense. But our life path numbers were the same. We both were 3s. And I'm like, wow, that makes so much sense on why we connected like that. I'm a real nerd, and I need a guy that's into like nerdy stuff like that.
That type of stuff. Yeah, I think my number is 1. Like I always get like 111, 11. I always get 1s.
Yeah. I wonder who's my best friend then. But that is dope. Okay, we're gonna find out your rising and your moon sign. That is dope, Sami.
Yeah, now I can say it. Yeah, because people ask me, I'll be like, child, I don't know.
And that's dope, because it's always dope when you got like 2 of the same signs.
My mom said I was born at 1:03 a.m.
Okay, 1:03.
She was like, why?
She was fast. Come on.
I know. She's in another room.
Let's see if it makes a difference, because that's early in the day. Wait a minute, y'all. What is this noise? Oh, that's a commercial. Cancer, rising sun. Oh, they're asking me to pick the right. Oh, that's a Los Angeles, Texas. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, there's a city named Los Angeles.
Oh my God. Never mind. That changed quick.
To what?
So your rising is Sagittarius.
I don't know nothing about Sagittarius. What
that
they
makes
do?
sense. That makes sense why your friend said that's a fire sign.
Yeah, that
So
makes
that
sense.
balance out the Pisces, but your moon is still Pisces. Ooh, okay. So your sun sign is Pisces. Okay, that's because you was born like at 103, like right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
So we're
that
gonna
changed
scratch
please.
that. So your rising sign is Sagittarius. That makes sense why your friend said that. They probably thought like, what is? Because Sagittarius women are very strong, and like I love Sagittarius women. They like think of like Nicki Minaj and Evelyn Lozada and what's that beautiful girl that's on Orange is the New Black, the Hispanic plus size girl.
I forgot her name. I know who you're talking about. Yes, I love
Yeah,
her.
she's a Sagittarius. Okay, so that balances out. Okay, you got fire in you. Okay, ooh,
Okay, that makes sense. That
that
sounds
balances
right.
out that water. So that's probably why you're not as emotional as like. Okay. Oh, so we're gonna
That's
scratch
cool.
the.
I learned
That's
something new
dope.
today.
Yes. But Sami, thank you so much for joining me for Whopping Wednesday. So tell us where we can find you on social media, what you have going on with your content and everything.
You can find me on Sami Social TV on
Yeah.
YouTube, and my Instagram is Sami Samii Social and everything, or Sami Social and everything,
Yeah.
Twitter, Snapchat, all that. What I have coming up, my business in the middle entertainment. We are currently working on productions for up and coming artists, so kind of like a tiny desk
Ooh,
series. Um,
wow.
but for like artists from LA. And then hopefully we do want to expand to Atlanta. We actually may be in Atlanta in November. Fingers crossed. We're waiting on the
Ooh,
right now.
let me know, girl.
Yes. And then also a brand I'm working with right now, Attractive Stranger. It's like black erotica or erotica from like a black woman's perspective. With this dope
Ooh,
graphic designer. So that's something I'm working on. So be sure to keep up with
that
me.
is that is dope. And I love
Yeah.
your platform and your pictures are popping. You always
Thank
serving,
you.
girl. So I'm so happy to get to meet you. Like one thing about me, if I say I really want to work with you, I'm going to get back to you. And
Yeah.
it's so hard, especially in this business. People like, I want to get back to you. You don't never hear
Yeah.
from them again. So I like to like keep my promise. I want to make sure I get you on the show. And I'm glad we did this because I want to find the right female to have to talk about this type of stuff.
I know.
You
I
know,
appreciate you for
from
having
different
me.
perspectives because you grew up on the West Coast, I grew up down south. But
Mm,
it doesn't really matter since we've been going through the same things also. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Can we
thank
do a quick
you guys.
boomerang?
Hmm?
Can we do a quick boomerang?
What's a boomerang?
A boomerang on Instagram.
Oh yeah, girl. Girl, I love a picture, honey.
Okay. 1, 2, smile. Okay. Got it. Hold on.
Yeah. Yes, come on. This top is so dramatic, but I love
I love it.
it. It's like I can't really even go out or go anywhere. I want to go to Vegas. I want to go to Africa next year. I just hope COVID lets us be able to travel. But I went to
Just stack your
Miami.
money.
I was taking I took a risk in Miami, but that was a self-care like solo trip. I didn't go with nobody.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You need
Yeah.
that sometime.
Yeah, I went to the beach by myself. I got drunk by myself. That guy I was talking about, Rohan, the Jamaican, he called me literally at the time when some drunk dudes was bothering me. They just kept bothering me and following me. And he FaceTimed me at the perfect time. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. He
I
called.
love that. They may not be there, but sometimes they're right on time. These
Yeah, right on time.
dudes.
So I'm going to stop the recording. We can just stop talking now. Hey y'all, it's Kayla got the 411. If you want to keep up with me, all you got to do is just go to Google Kayla got the 411. It will let you know everything that I have going on that first page. I have made sure of that. Or you can just go to YouTube, my main channel, and watch the show and make sure you subscribe. Thank you to everyone who leaves amazing comments and reviews under the comments. I read them and I truly appreciate them to the point they make me tear up. Also, my streams on Apple have been going up, so that lets me know that you guys are enjoying the audio from the videos on YouTube. So if you're listening on Apple, go ahead and drop your girl a review. And I truly appreciate everything that people are saying, nice comments. You know, if I'm able to make you laugh and smile, that's all that matters to me. My content clearly shows that I enjoy doing what I'm doing because I always have a good time. And just a quick update that I'm now on Pandora Podcast. So you can listen to me on Spotify, Apple, Google, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and of course, watch me on YouTube. So thank y'all so much, and I appreciate all the support, truly.